Purana Qila. Wow. So I'm walking through 1500, almost 600 years of history through the Mughal period, the last period before the Europeans turned up on this continent, and particularly here in India, looking how much they could extract from there, and left with nothing. Invasion after invasion, they stood strong. Empire after empire ruled this nation, and they're rising once again. It's incredible how much hardship these folks have gone through. Countless number of, including Alexander the Great, all the trade routes traversed through here. And look where we are. They're rising again. Down and up. It's almost like a yo-yo, right? Indian yo-yo. It's all these magnificent imperial palaces and fortresses were built to defend the oncoming insult and the onslaught. And they somehow managed to withstand through turmoil, through change, through influence of cultural change, to language change, to all sorts. And here we are, a museum today, a large segment of this palace, right next to the Supreme Court, actually. The dogs are in charge of the palace today. The eagles are flying over looking for some food. Rats, presume. They know where to find food. Clever creatures. Right? The office of the conservation staff. It's just there. Talking about plastic, right? It's all over. It's true. Anyway. I haven't seen any graffiti, but I will find some in an obscured corner somewhere. It's intelligent creatures. The eagles are up. It's beautiful. Mughal period. Mughal Empire. Touch history. Every time I come to, look at these eagles up here. Every time I come to India, there's something always interesting and fascinating to observe. And humidity is about 80 degrees today. Wow, look at this, mighty structures. Purana Qila. Huh. Magnificent, magnificent, magnificent. It's a shame all that plaster would have been full of decorative murals and marbles. It's one of the doorways there. But if I go through there, I'm gonna find some graffiti. Isn't that beautiful? You could be stuck in a room and miss out all of this, or you come walking with me at 2 o'clock in the morning and get to somewhere like this and notice the wonderful, wow, look at this. Not able to see this. Wow. Wow. The images can't actually capture the details of this incredible building. Wow. Oh, how beautiful is this? Stood mighty for 500 years or so. One empire after empire came here, took what they want to, built their own empires back somewhere else, and then led this nation, this land, desecrated, looted, pillaged, and the people today of this land are destroying, particularly the youngsters who come here to build their love relationship, all dodging along those little arches and little crevices of this massive complex. And the plastic, their love affair has been inscribed onto the walls that stood here for 500-600 years. And it's sad that them, and like I'm saying here, look, inscribing their love affair, only to be messed up with more aberrancy in the future. It's just crazy. Oh, well, I had love affairs around the world. I never went and put my name down anywhere. I didn't engrave my name anywhere. Yeah, so they come bring their rubbish. Look. So look. They sit around, enjoy, I'm sure, in there with all sorts of nonsense that I would have gone in. Just jump down and, yeah, have their love, affection, and 5 minutes joy. If they were not careful enough, lifetime, look, slippers broken. Look at all this. What an utter mess of it's all these plastic. Before they used to, they chew this stuff, right? Now they're in a plastic package. Everything is plastic now. Oh, look at this. Look at this, folks. Look at these palaces. Whoa. Unreal. It's called the Baoli Stepwell. Whoa. Wow. Look at this. You go to Sardinia, they do have these kind of wells. There's one here in India. It's huge. A step well. This is how they got water in the old days. It's called the Sher, the name of the double-storied octagonal building suggested that it was built by the Shah as a pleasure resort, but its style has been parallels in description of the image of the Mughal pavilions. External diameter of the structure is 16 meters and the height of the base from the plinth to the top of the parapet is 13.5 meters. The lower story mostly solid with the stairs leading up to the upper story. The center of the upper story is a small chamber. At the very top of the building is a dome. Chatri, a pavilion. It is said to be Humayun used this building as a library on the 20th of January 1556. Can you hear that number? Just under 470 odd years. What's the proof of this building was when it was called to prayer. In a hurry of the descent, he fell down to the stairs and was severely injured and dying 3 days later. Wow. Not a single monument is spared from graffiti and inscriptions of lovers. Lovers' inscriptions on all Indian monuments. It's a shame, a disgraceful shame that they do this to these beautiful monuments. Shameful, shameful citizens of this land. Who does this? This brick structure is the old hammam, a bathhouse, remains of the terracotta pipes. Look at these terracotta pipes, how they used it in the old days to have a quick bath and a little, huh? This is interesting. Gallery of confiscated and retrieved antiques. It's crazy, right? With a heavy heart, after seeing 500 years of history behind me. I just mentioned and I showed these scribbles and graffiti and plastic bottles and everything that's thrown around to the security. They say, oh, no security, it's a big area. And they said, oh, they're using lipstick, makeup to write their love affairs on the walls. And I was charged 300 rupees to see all of that. Sadly, this is the reality. And then one other security guy said, this is India. And if you have this mentality, and they say, oh yeah, this is the world, this is how it is, this is how the world is, and you carry on this way, we'll have nothing left.